Welcome to October Scaries. I am continuing to make my way down my list of 13 horror movies that I've never seen before and reviewing them, sharing my thoughts and my takeaways. We are going to talk about Sugar Hill. Sugar Hill came out in 1974. It is a blaxploitation horror film. It is directed by Paul Maslansky and written by Tim Kelly, both white men. So I said during my review, at the beginning of my review of Ganja and Hess, that the blaxploitation era, like the blaxploitation movies, started out as black people making movies about black people for black people. They were not mainstream movies, and a lot of the filmmakers did not want to integrate into mainstream. But they gained popularity. The white studio execs saw how they could profit, of course, and so they started getting in the game too. And so you had white directors and writers creating blaxploitation films. Sugar Hill is one of them. Now, the thing about blaxploitation films, I said some of the common elements and themes are, fighting against the man, against white people, the white power structure, fighting against racism, standing up against racism, but also like gangs and prostitutes and all that jazz. There are the casual racism in this movie is ridiculous. The hard ER, somebody gets called a Sambo, somebody gets told like, oh, there's a banana boat coming along, you'll love that, and it's a white man talking to a group of black men. Nevertheless, I do like Sugar Hill. So it's about a woman named Sugar. Her name is Diana Hill, nicknamed Sugar. Her boyfriend Langston owns a nightclub. He gets murdered by a gang led by a white man who want his club, Club Voodoo. They want his club. He doesn't want to sell it, so they beat him to death. And so Diana goes on a revenge streak. What makes it horror? Well, she goes to a woman named Mama Maîtresse, a voodoo queen. This movie is set in New Orleans. And listen, like when you want like, the voodoo element in your story, you use Louisiana. When you want the final boss of voodoo, you include Haiti. So the club, I think I said the club is named Club Voodoo. It's not named Club Voodoo. It's called Club Haiti, not Club Voodoo. So Sugar, let me tell you who stars in this movie, okay? So it stars Marquis Bay, Robert Corey, Don Petrocoli, Betty Ann Reeves, Richard Lawson, as in Bianca Lawson's father, Mama Tina's ex-husband, and Zara Cully. Okay, so boyfriend gets got. Sugar goes to Mama Maîtresse in this old mansion and asks her to intercede on her behalf so that she can get revenge on her boyfriend. Revenge on the man who killed her boyfriend, which is a man named Morgan. Yes, he's the head of the gang. Mama Maîtresse summons Bawon Samedi. So Sugar asks Bawon to let her use his army of the dead in order to seek her revenge. Bawon wants something in exchange. I think she promises herself, like he can have her and Bawon agrees. And so then she now has an army. Now, the army of the dead are actually enslaved people from the 1800s who died. I don't remember if it was en route from their homeland or what, but they still have shackles on them. I think that is so powerful. I know that a white man wrote this, but I think a black woman using an African ancestral spirituality to help her avenge her boyfriend who was killed by this racist white man, or his cronies. I think that's so powerful. And her army are these enslaved people. That's probably problematic in itself, but they're killing a whole bunch of white people and also some black people, some black men who are part of the gang. But I think that's powerful. I also love that anytime she gets one, she appears and her almost like her alter ego, because regularly in her normal life, Sugar, her hair is relaxed. She's wearing wigs, whatever. Her hair is straight. But when she appears and she's triumphant, the triumphant version of herself, she's got her fro and she's wearing all white like a superhero. I love it. I ate it up. I said during Ganja and Hess, I I don't mind like terrible effects, seeing them boom mic or whatever, as long as the story is good. And I think this story is really good. It's very straightforward. It's a revenge flick, pretty much, but I like the story. Sugar is a good character. Like she's very sympathetic. She's got her job. She's a photographer. We have a little bit of her ex. So the cop investigating these murders, these strange murders, is played by Richard Lawson. His name is Valentine. Lieutenant Valentine. He's on the case. He never really solves the case, which I like. She never gets caught. She gets her revenge, and she gets her happy ending. She gets her justice. She took it into her own hands. She's also a businesswoman because Langston willed the club to her. So now she's a club owner, and Morgan wants her to sell him the club. He offers her more money, and she, of course, doesn't go for it. This movie also features, I use this term in my review or my comments on my review of One Battle After Another, because people were coming for me about saying that their movie is racist. It is. Like, it's good. The only way I can enjoy that movie is just accepting that it is racist. Anyways, plantation politics, like socially speaking, like this movie has that, because Morgan, our bad guy, has a woman, a white woman, who he disrespects. He is off the chain with the way he talks to that woman. I didn't write down her name. Celeste. Her name is Celeste. Off the chain. Like, he is so disrespectful to her. He is a misogynist, for sure. He's also racist. And so, but in his scenes with Sugar, when he's talking to her, he basically, he shows her more respect than he does Celeste. He actually insults Celeste in her presence. He comes on to Sugar. He's slimy in his interactions with her. Like, you can, but like, the man is racist, so you can, it's very much in a fetishizing way. Like, he doesn't, I don't remember if he says anything that's outwardly creepy, but because we know who he is and what he thinks of black people, even though he employs some of them, it's nothing to like take as a compliment, but it creates this, that like Celeste is jealous. Like, she hates that he shows her this respect, not real, but he talks to her like she's a person. He's talking to her because he wants something from her. He wants the business. And so then, because of that, Celeste goes to Sugar, finds her, and she provokes a fight. They get into a fight. She, like, full blown, and you have this white bartender who's just watching it, and she slaps Sugar. It's just the whole thing. But like, that dynamic, like, it's interesting that they included that dynamic. This white woman being in her feelings because of how this man, who's not really even her man, he's more like her damn pimp, the way he talks to her. She gets in her feelings and gets pissed and feels insulted that he is showing Sugar more respect than her. He definitely does not talk to Sugar in the crazy ass way he talks to Celeste. I enjoyed the costume design of the zombies. I think there were shots where, like, that was very creepy. There's a shot of Celeste sitting at a table, or maybe she's standing, but like the men that she has already killed are sitting with her. It's very creepy. I also love the reveal that this really is ancestral for Sugar. I think I said Celeste. For Sugar, like, Mama Maîtresse is her ancestor. Like, I don't remember if that was her mom or her grandmother, but like, that old mansion is her family's mansion. And in the end, Bao Samzi has a lot of respect for her for how she did and how she handled herself, and he accepts taking Celeste as a prize, as a gift, over taking Sugar. Overall, 3 out of 5. Really enjoyed it. Some side eye because of who's behind it, but it's a good movie.